Hi, Gemini. This is your reading for the time period of September 1st to September 14th, 2019. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for subscribing to Armani's Light Work, okay? So let's see what energies are coming through for you for Virgo/Libra season. Okay, Gemini. Five of Pentacles energy is underneath, but do I have enough money for this? So, Five of Pentacles is that you're questioning whether you have enough money for vacation or some type of payment or rent or mortgage or whatever it is that you're but trying to get help. So when I ran through rent and mortgage, you may need help there with the Five of Pentacles. But what did you do with the money also? So the spirit is like, what did you do with your money also? That could be what a partner sees, or you could be asking a partner. You could be asking a partner, what did you do with the money? But what did you do? I get out. Someone's going with what was it? Our money. What did you do with our money? Or you're asking a partner. Your partner could be an Earth sign, could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo element. Their money. So you want to know what they did with their. You want to know what the Earth sign energy did with their own money, or it just the energy. If it's not Earth sign, then it's just the energy of Leo. It's just the energy of a Leo. And you want to know what a Leo you splurge. A Leo may splurge, but you want to know your money. You want. That's what I was trying to say. You want to know what they did with your money. It just doesn't have to be a Leo. It could be whatever fire sign, an Aries element. You want to know what they did with your money, a Sag, but what they do with the Earth sign energy's money. So when I hit Aries and Sag, something that they do interesting with the Earth sign energy's money, and that something there something's concealed about that as well. So something is concealed about what fire sign energies do, either with your money, or that could be a situation, or what the fire sign energies do with earth sign energy money, particularly Capricorn. So particularly what the fire sign energies do with the Capricorn energies money. But she does not know. So the Capricorn energy does not know, the female, whatever, the male, female, the Capricorn energy doesn't know what Sag does with their money. The Capricorn energy doesn't know what a Sag does with their money, or they don't know what the Aries does with their money, but uses it. So the Aries and the Sag use the Capricorn, and whatever kind of money it could be somebody's paycheck money, it could be somebody's rent money, it could be somebody's somebody's payment, some payments that somebody uses, payments that somebody makes on something. People use it. So it's like student loans, or like student loans, or like you go to college and you pay for classes, but somebody uses that money. Going to college and paying for classes, somebody uses that money, but some is governmental secrecy going on, but people just use. So when I say governmental and secretive and things of that nature, people just use. So whoever the money goes to, professors and surplus and making the college better. But that's not only where it goes. So when I ran through that, that's not only where students' money goes, that's not only where your money goes, but my loans. So you're finding out where your loan payments are going. I get to foolishness. Your loan payments may be going to foolishness, or a foolish group of people. It just depends on what's going on. But Earth sign has that information. So Earth sign energy may have that information, or the fire sign energies could be, fire sign energies may have a governmental tie, or they have some Aquarius also. So the fire signs, in addition to an Aquarian energy, they have some type of governmental tie, or a Libra, whatever air sign. They have governmental ties, and they know how people's money is being used. They know what happens to people's student loans, or they know what happens to people's student payments and things. But I use, so when I say student payments and things of that nature, you use. So either you're a part of those using people, either you're a part of those people that does that, or because of a Sag, or because of one of those fire signs. You're responsible for knowing that, or you're in on that somehow because of the fire sign energies, or they give you a cut of that or something with the Five of Pentacles energy underneath. So that the Five of Pentacles is either you want to know what the fire sign energies did with the earth sign money, or you want to know what they did with your money, or something's going on where you have secretive information on what happens to the earth sign energies money, where their money goes, or when they pay, or when you make payments, or when they make payments, it goes to fire sign. It goes to fire signs. When you make payments, or when they make payments for something, it goes to a fire sign. And the fire sign energies has something to do with governmental and student loans. And but someone's secretive about how that money is being used. You know that it's happening to you, or it's happening to earth signs. It just depends on you're a part of that for some reason. Okay, or you just know that period. Starting point has the Nine of Swords energy there, but what I know. So Nine of Swords is what you know about earth sign money, about earth signs period, but they're getting stolen from. So when I said earth signs period, they're getting stolen from with student loans or with payments or whatever it is that they pay for, they're getting cheated out of. Whatever it is that they pay for, they're getting cheated out of with you. Is somebody paying you? Somebody could be paying you for something. And are you cheated? Do you feel like you cheated out somebody on something? But that's why I'm away. You may feel like you cheated somebody out of something, and that could be why you're away, and that could be why the Nine of Swords energy is there. So if it's not earth sign energies necessarily, or a Capricorn, whatever earth sign, if it's not those Aquarius, if it's not those elements, then it's just an Aquarian energy or a Libra, whatever. You are Gemini, but they betrayed. An Aquarian and a Libra element, they may have betrayed you, but want to give to earth signs. So those air signs that you're tied to for business, they want to give to an earth sign, but fire signs think so. So a Leo thinks so, and Aries thinks earth signs are better. So the Aries element and a Sagittarian energy, or Aries and a Leo like element, they think earth sign energies better than you. They think earth sign energies are better than you. That's why that's why I'm away. So this could be a situation here in the workplace. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords is that you could have heard an external like air sign element coworker. The external air sign element is a coworker, and Aquarius, Libra, whatever, boss, coworker, supervisor, whatever, they work with you, and the criticism, they work with you, but they may have been criticizing you indirectly. But the Five of Pentacles, they think earth signs are better. The Five of Pentacles that they think earth sign elements are better. The earth sign elements are better. That's why the Nine of Swords is there, but I'm better. So Nine of Swords is there because you're trying to combat some type of thought that the external air sign, in addition to the fire signs, they have that kind of thought that someone is better about the earth sign energies, but you think that you're better than them. It just depends on how you want to look at better in bed, better in work, better with skill, craft. But I see. So when I said better in work, better with craft, or some type of skill, you see that the earth sign energies are better, that they could do the same, they may do the same work as you. The earth sign energies may do the same work as you, but your boss or a coworker or a partner that you have deems them to be better. A boss, a coworker, a partner that you have, they deem them to be better. The deeming them to be better, keep looking at the deeming them to be better is because your partners, love partners, business partners, they keep looking at the earth sign energies, but it's embarrassing. So keep looking at the earth signs. It's embarrassing. So either it's a good thing. Either it's a good thing on the earth sign energies view. Either it's a good thing because someone's going on favoritism. Something may be going on with favoritism with a Taurus. Something may be going on favoritism with a Capricorn with the earth sign, but not the Virgo. So when I said favoritism with Taurus and Capricorn, not the Virgo, something may be interesting going on with a Virgo's favoritism, but they don't receive. So something's going on interesting with a Virgo's favoritism, but they don't receive favoritism. But you could have sympathy for the Virgo. That could be the situation there. But they use their money. So someone may use it. Someone may use a Virgo element's money, and you have information on how a Virgo element's payments and money are being used, but they're paycheck. So you have information on how a Virgo's paycheck is being used. Do you have information on how a Capricorn or a Taurus are being betrayed? They may be getting betrayed by you or other coworker. Someone is betrayal like. So either they're betraying you or you deem them to be betraying you, but they're not. So they're not betraying you, but the paychecks and the people use the paychecks and things of that nature people are using. That's why the Nine of Swords energy is there. So either it's yours. So either it's your paycheck Leo uses. Your paycheck a Leo uses, or if something's going on with Capricorn and a Taurus, something's going on with a Capricorn energy and an Aries and a Sag use their money. Aries and a Sag use their money for whatever reason. The Aries and a Sag uses their money, or something's going on where a Virgo paycheck being used. A Virgo's paycheck may be getting used So either they're using their own. Nine of Swords is either they're using it. That's why I said from the beginning, how are the Earth sign energies using their money, or you have information on how their money is being used, but by your partners. Their money is being used by your partners, like your love partners or your business partners, and that information you just know. But something's going on with the Virgo element's money being used. A Virgo element's money is being used either by them. Either the Earth sign energies use their own money, but people also use it. So the Earth sign energies may use their own money, or they have their own money, but they also have more money that they don't know that they have. They have more money that's owed to them that they don't know that they have. So it could be will money, it could be some type of like a school, like a what do you call it, like a financial return from a school, but it's getting used. That's getting used by you, or the Aries and the Sag use that, or other air sign elements have sympathy. Other air sign elements may have sympathy for that happens to the earth sign energies, or that happens to you with the Leo like element and the Aries element there. But I should sue. So when I said that you may want to sue for someone, you want to sue for someone, or you want to sue a school, you want to sue like a workplace, but for betrayal. You want to sue a workplace for betrayal, because either something interesting is going on with either something's in a payment that you made. Something interesting may be going on with a payment that you made. Something interesting is going on with a payment that you made, or a payment that an Earth sign energy made. I keep getting it's being used by people, random people. A payment that an Earth sign energy made is just getting used by random people, and the random people are just using it foolishly. The random people are just using it foolishly. Is that happening to you, or that's happening to the Earth signs? Do you have information on that, or something's going on with being betrayed by coworkers and bosses? They like Earth sign. Being betrayed by coworkers and bosses, they like Earth sign. So however you want to look at like Earth sign better than you, they like them. The Libra likes them. They look at them all the time, or they look at them in the workplace all the time. For good or for bad, they look at them. But I want to leave. So good or for bad, they look at them. That could be why you want to leave. All right. Or you want to leave from some type of knowledge that you have of how another coworker or friend's money is being used. It just depends on what's going on. Or the Earth sign energies may use their own money interestingly. They may use their own money, but they use their own money interestingly. But they have more money than they're actually aware that a Sag and Aries has. They have more money than they're actually aware of. But the Sag and Aries element has that other percentage of their money. It could have something to do with taxes or returns and whatever it is. Nine of Swords energy there. Okay, Nine of Swords energy is because you're harping on that, or the fact that you know that you're not telling somebody that. That could be why you're away, or why you distance yourself from someone because of that knowledge. It just depends on what's going on. Or you distance yourself because of the betrayal, like because of something going on with liking Earth signs. So either you like the Earth sign energy, but I don't want to say that. So you like the Earth sign, but you don't want Earth sign elements, but you don't want to tell them that you do. However, you will look at like someone, or your boss or coworker likes them, and they look at them all the time, and something may be interesting about that to you, and that could be why you're distance yourself from someone. Okay, Page of Wands energy is there. I did say Leo. Could be other younger fire sign elements there, but don't want to be with. So that's why I said, looking at Earth signs, you don't want to be with a Page of Wands, but she cheats. So a younger Page of Wands energy is she or he, whatever. She cheats. Aries, a Leo, whatever fire sign female, they cheat. So either they cheat on business. They could cheat on business, or they cheat in love, but look at Earth signs. When I said cheating on love, they either you're looking at the Earth signs. You could be looking at one of the Earth signs, particularly Capricorn. You're particularly you're looking at a Capricorn energy, particularly looking at a Capricorn. But a Taurus may stop doing that. A Taurus may want you to stop doing that for some reason. But where's the Virgo? So Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Where's the Virgo? The Virgo may have what a Leo's doing. A Virgo may have information on what a Leo's doing. A Virgo has information on what a Leo element is doing for some reason, but likes Capricorn. So when I said Virgo having information on what a Leo's doing, they like Capricorn. So either you need to talk to so either a Leo is your partner or love partner, whatever. A Leo could be your partner, or however you want to look at partner, love partner, business partner, looking at Capricorn, but they're looking at a Capricorn, male, female. They're looking at a Capricorn, but want that to stop. So looking at a Capricorn, you want a Leo to stop doing that for some reason. But you hooked up a Virgo. You hooked up a Virgo element to relate to you what a Leo was doing, or Instagram. A Leo could be on Instagram or Facebook, but they're looking at someone. They're looking at an old friend. They're looking at their old friend, and something about them looking at their old friend, it's embarrassing to you. So something about them looking at their old friend is embarrassing to you if it's a Leo. So a Leo could be looking at a Virgo, but don't really like them. A Leo looking at a Virgo, they don't really like a Virgo, but they like a Capricorn. But then there's another situation here where you're looking at a Capricorn and a Taurus doesn't want you to do that, but thinks you should just stick with Leo. The Taurus noticing you looking at a Capricorn, they think you should just stick with a Leo. Does an Aquarian and Libra have that thought, but they like Capricorn? An Aquarian and Libra have that thought, but they like a Capricorn energy, but thinks you should leave Leo. So those elements liking Capricorn, they think you should leave a Leo for a Capricorn, but I'm not. So you may not be leaving a Leo for a Capricorn for some reason, but a Virgo thinks you should, or a Virgo notices something interesting about a Leo looking at a Capricorn, and what? But safeguard. So when I ran through that, you should safeguard this younger fire sign energy, or you feel the need to safeguard the earth signs, but they're safeguarded already. So safeguarding the earth signs, that could be something that you already do, or something's going on with but they're already safeguarded. They could already be safeguarded. However you want to look at safeguard, they're already safeguarded. Nine of Swords with the Page of Wands energy, but they're leaving. Nine of Swords, Page of Wands, they're leaving. So either you're leaving with them, or they're leaving you, or temporarily or permanently, vice versa. They're leaving you there, whatever. So either it's a Leo that you're tied to, and you're looking at a Capricorn. And that could be what's annoying you for business, love, or sex. They're looking at a Capricorn, or you're looking at a Capricorn, and something there is annoying a Taurus, or something's going on with a Virgo has information on a Leo looking at a Capricorn energy. Want that to stop. You may want that to stop. It just depends on what's going on there. Okay, it's interesting. Your present has the Ace of Swords energy in the present, but I need a new idea. So you need a new idea, but how to get them to stop looking at, how to get them to stop looking at, how to get them, press delete, how to get them to press delete. You want this element to delete something, like you want them to delete like figuratively or literally. You want them to delete something. You want them to delete a picture that they took of someone. You want them to, they're following someone that you don't like. They're following someone online that you don't like, or they're looking at someone. They're looking at someone that you have some type of interest in, feel envy. They're looking at someone that you're envious of. Are you envious of this person because they're looking at someone? You're becoming envious of a Page of Wands because they're looking at someone. They're looking at your friend. They're looking at your business partner for business. But that's creating the envy. When I said that is what's creating the envy. This could be a business partner situation that you have with a Page. Keep looking at Capricorn. This is a situation here where you have a business partner that is a Page of Wands energy, Leo, whatever. They're younger, or they're showing up like a page because they're insecure. They could be older, but they're showing up like a page because they're insecure, or they're in the same age group as you, but they may act younger, but they're looking at, they're either looking at their old friend from high school or something. They're looking at their old friend or a business partner, or old lover that they used to have, or they're just looking at someone that you're in competition with. They're just looking at someone that you're in competition with. So it's a Page of Wands. It's an Aries, and not Aries. It's a Page of Wands. Could be an Aries, yeah. It's a Page of Wands. It's a what do you call it? Page of Wands. It's a Libra. It's an Aquarian. They like the Earth. You can like the Earth sign energies too, but not as much as they do. Not Earth signs. Earth signs, yes, you like them, but particularly the Capricorn, they may want to do business with. But something there is creating envy because you heard a conversation. Something there is creating envy because you may have heard a conversation. You heard a conversation, but the deleting energy because either you want to delete this person from your profile and things of that nature, or you want them to delete a picture. You want them to delete the fact that they could be following someone they could be following someone online that you're envious, or you have some type of interest in feeling with. They could be following someone that you have an envy like feeling with, and you want them to delete that, but they're not going to. You want them to delete it, but they're not going to delete it. But how to do it myself? So the Ace of Swords energy, how to delete. How someone that you have some type of interest in, how envy or some type of interest in feeling that you have with another business partner that they're looking at, or you feel annoyed because they're looking at someone else for business and you already have them for business. But am I not good enough? You already having them for business. You think you're not good enough for them. Vice versa, but they're looking at someone that you thought about doing business with. They're looking at someone that you already had your eyes on to do business with. So it could be business competition, and this element could be another. They're not a lover; they're just another business partner that's looking at a business partner you already have your eyes on. That's why the Ace of Swords energy is there. That they're trying to follow someone's account may not be private. They're trying to they're openly following, someone, and you don't want them. I keep getting envy and stuff like that, things of that nature. You don't want them to follow someone because you have some type of envy feeling going on with someone that they want to follow. Do you have that feeling with this person? But the only reason why you have that feeling with this person is because they're looking at someone that you want to be with, or they're looking at someone that you're envious of. It just depends on what's going on, or something's going on. The Ace of Swords energy is trying to figure out how to get them to stop doing. That's why the Nine of Swords is there. The Ace of Swords is there because you're trying to figure out a way to get them to stop doing something without using mysticism. You're trying to figure out a way to get them to stop doing something without using mysticism. So either you use mysticism often, but that's why they're annoyed. So you use mysticism, you use something mystically all the time or often, and that could be why they're looking at someone else that doesn't do that. They're looking at someone else that does not do that, and something about you using something mystically is annoying them. That could be why they keep Capricorn. That could be why they keep looking at a Capricorn energy. So either Capricorn energy is mystical, and that's why they keep looking at them. But I utilize. So when I said that, you utilize something mystically around them or on them. But you're trying to get them to stop doing something without using mysticism because they keep complaining about the mysticism. But how do they even know? So how do they even know that you utilize something mystically to get them to keep them with you? How do they know that you utilize something mystically to keep them with you? They could have seen you do something. They could have heard you do an incantation by talking to your friend. They may have heard a conversation that you were having with your own friend. They heard a conversation that you were having they heard a conversation that you were having with your own friend and got scared. And they may have gotten scared. That could be why they're looking at another business partner. That could be why they're looking at your friend. That's why they're looking at another another person as a prospect, but want that to stop. Another person as a prospect, you want that to stop. That's why the Ace of Swords energy is there. So you could be doing that to this person, but like the person that they're looking at, you doing that to this person, you like the person that they're looking at, but something's going on with you. You may also have something going on with you with envy, because you have something also going on with envy, because you want them to stay with you, and you feel like they're going to go away all the time for some reason. Hence the reason for the mystical usage on them all the time, or they know you're doing that, and they're looking at someone that they're also trying to look at someone that you like. However you want to look at someone that you like as well. That's why the Ace of Swords energy is there. Or something's going on with coworkers or bosses and things of that nature. They make some of them want you to either leave or stay with this. Thinks you should be with Capricorn. Those elements. When I said bosses and coworkers and things of that nature, they think that you should be with a Capricorn, or somebody there wants to be with a Capricorn rather. Somebody there wants to be with a Capricorn rather than you, and that could be why the Nine of Swords energy is there as well. And this element could be a coworker, or I had a boss. This element could be a boss. They could also be a boss, or they have a boss like way with you for some reason. But they could also be a boss or like a manager of some kind that likes your friend. They're a manager that they like your friend, and something interesting is going on there with the Ace of Swords being the present, because you're trying not to use something mystically because somebody keeps complaining. And Aries may keep complaining. Aries could be your boss. The Aries keeps complaining. That's why I said it could be somebody that's older, but they're showing up like a page because they're insecure. But Aries and Leo showing up like page. They're older, but showing up like pages because they're insecure. They're Leo and Aries elements. But one of those elements is a boss. One of those elements that is a boss that has a secretive thought or a feeling about you. So one of those elements is a boss that has a secretive thought or feeling about you. But the secretive thought or feeling about you is because they're looking at someone that you thought that they would never like. They're looking at someone that you thought that they would never like. You thought that they were never like. That's why the Ace of Swords energy is there. But something is mystical. So either you stopped, or somebody's trying to give you an option to do something mystically, or you do something mystically on your own all the time. Either you're taking a vacation on the mysticism. Either you're taking a vacation on the fact that you utilize something mystically all the time. But fire sign thinks so. So fire sign energies think you should stop doing that. But you're stopping doing that. But with you stopping doing that is causing lose business partner. It's causing you thinking that you're going to lose your business partner. But the reason for that is because the mystical reason behind that is because you utilize, or somebody helps you utilize something mystically to keep a business partner with you. But the business partner keeps looking at someone that you thought the business partner that you have. You're noticing that they're looking at another business partner, or they're looking at your friend that you thought that they would never end up liking. You thought they would never end up liking. So you're trying really hard not to utilize something mystically to stop them from doing that, but stop doing that. So somebody thinks you should stop doing that. That's why the Nine of Swords is there. That's why I said taking a vacation on the letting the mysticism go on vacation for a minute. It just depends on what's going on. You do that, or someone does that for you, or you ask someone to do that for you. But it has something to do with keeping lovers and stopping lovers and bosses and coworkers and business partners from looking at someone that either you're in competition with, looking at someone that you also like, and you just don't want them to look at them for some reason, or something's going on with a business partner that other coworkers and bosses think is better than you for some reason, but they're trying to tell you stop utilizing something mystically, because they're trying to tell you, but with you stopping that, with you trying to stop that, it's opening up the portal for someone to take over your place. It's opening up the portal for someone to take over your place. So you think so? That's why Ace of Swords energy is there. You know what I mean? If it's not anything like that, the Nine of Swords, Leo. The Nine of Swords is that it's just Leo but something's going on with leaving them, but that's constant. So something's going on with leaving them, or Aries. Something's going on with you constantly do that to those elements, or you do that with them, but they don't want to do that anymore. Doing that with them, they don't want to do it anymore. That's why I said heard a conversation. Libra relayed. So a Libra may have relayed something there that a Aries and a Leo said. They relayed something there. That's why because they relayed something, you want to utilize something mystically to fix that issue of a relaying that you heard. But there's a need to put the mysticism on vacation for some reason. All right. If you do that, or somebody's doing that for you, the Two of Cups energy is in the future. All right. Your instincts has the Six of Swords and like vacation. So Six of Swords energy is a vacation, or a break, or a time off. But Leo thinks so. A Leo thinks that you need those things, or you do it with them. Or Aries thinks you need those things. Fire sign energy thinks you need those things. But it's because of a boss. So I said fire sign energies think you need those things. It's because of a boss. It's because of something that a boss said, but trying to bring someone else in. So a boss is trying to tell your partner, like your love partner or your business partner, trying to tell you to take a break, take a vacation with them or without them. But you're not using your intuition tactic. You're not using your intuition that's a tactic. So they're trying to bring in. That's why I said from earlier on in the reading, you have bosses and coworkers and supervisors that they like someone deemed to be better. They like someone. It could be the earth sign. They like someone that they would rather have somebody work. They want someone. Okay. Either they want to hire somebody to put them in the place that they put somebody new in the place that you have, but trying to stop that. So you're thinking that somebody wants to. You still have your job. But some part of that job requires you to interact with people more, or be on the floor, like be in the main situation. That's what Aquarian said. So somebody may want to take that part of your job away from you for some reason, or you're a cashier, but they want you to go on vacation because you may like your cashier spot or something, but somebody wants to bring in, they want you to go on vacation because I keep getting Libra and things of that nature. The Libras, the other air signs, that they want either you think you're doing cashier well, or you're on the floor in a store, you think you're doing that well, but someone's going on with that, or someone's going on with a designated responsibility you have in the workplace that your boss or supervisor thinks that someone else could do it better. But they want you to go on vacation so they can reel it a Capricorn. They want you to go on vacation so that they can figure out mystically. They're trying to figure out a way to get you to go on vacation. You're on vacation. But they're trying to figure out a mystical way to bring in someone to take over that spot for you, because they deem that person to do that work better. Do they deem you to be doing some type of work better? They don't. They don't deem you to be doing some type of work better than somebody. But that's what the Aries said. So that something there is something that the Aries said That could be what an Aries said to an Aquarian. That's what they talk often. The Aries said to an Aquarian, they talk often. Or Aries said to a Libra, they talk often. All three of those elements talk often about you. All three of those elements talk often about you. That could be why a Leo was set up to take you away. That could be why a Leo was set up to take you away, but I'm going. So you're trying to tell people that you're going, but for some reason you're unaware it's a tactic. For some reason you're unaware that something there is a tactic. Something there is a tactic too. The reason for you going on vacation or your boss or some type of leave, like you still have your job, but somebody wants someone else to take over your responsibility because they're trying to tell you you're tired, go away for a little bit, but they're trying to act like they have remorse for your tiredness, but they really deem another coworker or someone else to function in your position that you have, that you're taking leave from. They deem somebody else to be more functional in that position than you for some reason, but I need a break. So when I ran through that, it's only because you need a break, but the reason for the needing the break is that you're thinking that someone may end up getting comfortable in your position. Somebody may end up getting comfortable being the cashier that you would cash on the floor. Somebody may end up being really comfortable with what do you call it? What's another example of a job inside of a workplace? Somebody may end up getting really comfortable with stocking. Someone may be really end up getting really comfortable with being the greeter at the front door and at a Walgreens or something, whatever. But they want you to take vacation because they deem that one of those earth sign elements to be better at doing that for some reason. It just depends on what kind of job it is. Whatever. Those are just examples. But I feel betrayed. So it doesn't matter what kind of job it is. Those are just examples. You feel betrayed. You may feel betrayed there, but something is not that serious also. So something is not that serious. Like you could be really hell bent about it. You could be really hell bent about a thought that a coworker or boss has about you in a job or your functionality in a job. But someone may just think that you need rest. But someone telling you that you just need rest. You taking that to the head because you think you're being schemed or something, but you're not. You are or you are not. It just depends on what's going on. It just depends on what's going on there. Or Six of Swords energy. Six of Swords energy is that you're taking vacations that the partner asks. You're taking vacations, but your partner asks you to do that. But you're thinking that your partner looking at somebody. You're thinking that your partner just asks you to do that because they're trying to look at someone. They're trying to look at their old high school friend. They're trying to look at their ex. That's what they're doing. Trying to look at their ex. That's what the Leo's doing. Trying to look at their ex. They're looking at Capricorns. They're trying to looking at Capricorn. Yes, for business, love, or sex. Somebody's looking at them, or you're looking at them, and it could be annoying this person, but they don't care at the same time. That's why the Six of Swords energy is there. Or something's going on with coworkers and plans that coworkers and bosses have. Someone's interested about that, or you have a lover that wants you to take vacations, but or do you want your lover to take vacations so you can look at someone? It just depends on what's going on, whatever. But it has something to do with being with someone new, working with someone new, bringing in a new business partner over you, like to have your spot, or like to have your spot, or to, what do you call it? You have your job, but to have whatever designated responsibility you have, someone wants that covered by someone else. But why wouldn't someone just tell me that? So when I said that, why wouldn't the fire sign? Why wouldn't somebody just tell me that? Why wouldn't a Libra? Why wouldn't Aquarian, instead of talking behind my back, Aries, instead of talking behind my back, why wouldn't they just tell me that? Why wouldn't they just tell me that? But the reason for them not feeling comfortable with telling you that is because mysticism. The reason for them not feeling comfortable with telling you that is because something is mystical, Something is mystical. So either something that you do, something that they're doing, whatever. Whatever. The accomplishment has the Knight of Swords right next to the Knight of Swords, and Nine of Swords are right next to each other, but waiting on someone. So it's air sign element. You're waiting on a Libra, but what they said. You're waiting on a Libra to come in and tell you what they said, what they heard, whatever. It's air sign element. A Libra and Aquarian energy external. It could be another Libra also. It could be not another Libra. It could also be another Gemini that betrayed. It could also be another Gemini energy that betrayed you. But they all like Capricorn. So when I said that, all those air signs like a Capricorn. They all like a Capricorn. That's why the Nine of Swords energy is right now. But they keep talking about also. So all the air signs external from you, they keep talking about a Capricorn energy all the time. But something there, like I said from the beginning, something there annoys a Taurus, but Virgo doesn't care. So the Virgo does not care, but something there annoys a Taurus for some reason. But they want Capricorn spot. So a Taurus may want a Capricorn energy spot in the workplace. That could be a part of a conversation that you heard. That could be a part of a conversation that you heard by the air signs, particularly Aquarian. So particularly an Aquarian told you that a Taurus wants a Capricorn energy spot, but thought that they were going to take theirs. So the Aquarian energy is telling you, the Aquarian energy is trying to tell you that the Aquarian is trying to tell you that a Taurus thought that a Capricorn energy was trying to take their spot, but that's not true. So they were thinking that that was not true, but it's mystical. So something that somebody did there is mystical. So either the Taurus was trying to safeguard their spot. The Taurus may have been trying to safeguard, but Aquarian knows that they were. So, and Aquarian energy knows that a Taurus was trying to safeguard their spot, but something is mystical into the Taurus trying to safeguard their spot, or something's going on with a Libra and Aquarian energy know that you mystically try to Leo. They know that you mystically try to safeguard some type of liking or love or business that you have going on with a Leo. They know that you utilize something there mystically, but Taurus is annoyed by that. So a Taurus may be annoyed by something there. A Taurus may be annoyed, or they're annoyed by the Capricorn liking that the Libra liking them, the Aquarian liking the Capricorn, or the Aries starting to like. The Aries may be starting to like the Capricorn. They may not have liked the Capricorn before, or the Leo. But they're looking at those elements, and Taurus trying to safeguard. You're in the same boat. You're pretty much in the same boat with the Taurus because you're trying to safeguard your spot from Capricorn. You're trying to safeguard your spot from a Capricorn energy as well. But why so hungrily doing something as well? So why so hungry? That's why I said earlier on, something doesn't matter. Like, why so hungrily doing something? Why are you hungrily doing something so interestingly here? Or why is the air sign element doing that? Why is a Taurus doing that? But they're possessive. So why is a Taurus doing that? They're just possessive. They're just Are you possessive with the fire signs? That needing a break. That could be why they want. That's what needing a break. So either you're really possessive with the fire sign energy. That's a love partner. You could be a business partner, whatever. Your love partner is your business partner. Don't want to be anymore. They may not want to be anymore. Vice versa. But something's going on. So air sign elements may deem you to be really possessive. I keep getting used mysticism. They deem you to be really possessive with them to the point where you're utilizing something mystically. You're hooking up the air sign elements external to do something mystically on them to keep them bound with you all the time, and they know that and they're tired of that. But it implies that you're possessive with them. It implies that are you possessive with the Aquarian and Libras? But they observe that you're possessive with them. So that could be if it's not only if it's nothing going on necessarily with your functionality and someone being somebody saying that someone is better than you, whatever situation is there. If it's not anything like that, then it's just possessiveness that you exhibit all the time. That's why the Nine of Swords is right next to the Knight of Swords. Like, it's just that you didn't know you had. It's some type of possessive action that you keep taking that you don't realize you have. And the air signs and the Aries and the Leo, they're maybe the Taurus as well. They're trying to they could have that kind of stuff going on as well. But they're trying to make you aware of possessiveness. They're just trying to make you aware of your possessiveness. They're just trying to make you aware of your possessiveness. For some reason you don't see, whether it's love or it's some kind of action that you keep taking in your job, or in a position or a responsibility that you have in your job. I'm possessive with a position that you have in your job. You're possessive with, and someone may be tired of that kind of possession because mysticism is tied into that. All right, mysticism is tied into that there. King of Cups energy is in the spiritual self right next to, but they talk also. So King of Cups energies, they talk also by Pisces. So a Pisces may talk about something that you have going on often. They talk about, or they talk to your partner, or the partner, or they know what your partner is doing, or they whatever. They have conversations with your partner. It was a Pisces, whatever water sign male. They talk about them often. If it's not only an external water sign male, King of Cups energy could be your energy, but nurturing. So you may need to be. It's right next to the Page of Swords. You may need to be more nurturing with these fire signs. The needing to be more nurturing with them is because possessive. I keep getting possessive. The needing to be more nurturing with them is because they realize that you're possessive, and something may be hardcore about your possessiveness, and they observe, they're trying to tell you, you need to be softer, you need to have sex softer or something. You need to be more gentle with your words, or whatever it is that you have going on with them. Or give them a break. Also, they may need a break, but the Nine of Swords is that you're trying to hook it up Aquarian. Also, when I said Nine of Swords, hooking up Aquarian energy. Either you're hooking up the Aquarian energy to figure out what this person is doing. Also, hooking up the Aquarian energy to figure out what a King of Cups energy is doing. But I wanted to get back to the other example. So they could be, yes, they could be the you needed to be more partner looking at them. The you needed to be more nurturing is that your fire sign younger partner is looking at them. They are looking at them, or something's going on with you. Need to be more nurturing, but they're looking at Capricorn. That could be why your partners are looking at Capricorn energy, because there's some work ethic, something interesting may be going on with your work ethic. Something interesting may be going on with your work ethic that you don't see. It doesn't have to be bad. It could be customers. It could be the way you interact with customers that's interesting that this person observes, or the Aquarian and the Libra. They how you interact. How you interact with your love partner. How you interact with your customer. It could be a store that you work in, or how you interact with clients. How you interact with these people. But something that's interesting with the way you interact with them thinks that you should be softer or more gentle with them. They think you should be more however you want to look at softer or more gentle with someone. Is like you. This could be a situation here where someone's going on. You may be harsh with your word. I keep getting customers. You may be harsh with your words with customers for some reason, or whatever kind of work you're doing, or clients, or whatever kind of job that you have. Whatever, somebody walking by asking you a question, whatever kind of workplace you have at your office. It could just be another coworker or business partner that you have that you may use harsh words with them. You may use harsh words with them, and they could be tired of it. So that could be why they're trying to tell you need a vacation, or someone just observes you to be tired. The water sign male may just they don't like how you treat them. The water sign male may not like how you treat the Page of Wands energy for some reason. And it could have something to do with how your voice and how you approach certain people, and how you interact with them. However, soft could be, or gentle could be, if it's not your tone of voice, then it's what you're saying. It's just what you're saying to certain people somewhere. It's just what you're saying to someone, or what you're saying, like being really, you may be being really sarcastic with other business partners or customers or clients or whatever. You're being really, or a custodian. You're being really sarcastic with someone all the time. So you're being really sarcastic with that. That could be what the King of Cups energy sees. But that's what a Libra told them. So a King of Cups energy seeing that's what a Libra told them. That's why the Nine of Swords is there. They had that secretive conversation about you. But it has something to do with how you interact with people, and possessiveness, and partners looking at other people, business partners looking at other people, because they may deem someone else to be more gentle or softer than you. And it could be the King of Cups or the Capricorn energies. Taurus annoyed. It just depends on what's going on, because the Taurus may be annoyed because they may have that same kind of situation also. They may be in that same kind of situation also, but they're not using their intuition. So Taurus having that same kind of situation also, they may not be using their intuition, but Aquarian isn't as well. So an Aquarian energy, almost an enemy, you may deem them as an enemy. They may not be using their intuition as well. For something that's going on here, they may not be using their intuition as well about you, or about you leaving, or about you moving somewhere temporarily, not coming back. You are not. Or you're using intuition about them. This could be happening to them, with your partner. So if it's an Aquarian, this could be happening to them with your partner, your business partner, your lover. This could be happening to them, your coworker. This is happening to them with an Aquarian energy. But what do they say? So when I say this is happening to your partner with an Aquarian, what did the Aquarian energy say to your partner? What did they say to your love partner? Did they intervene? Whatever it is. You're thinking the reason for thinking the Aquarian energy intervened there is because of the way your partner has been acting, or your partner telling you to go away, your partner telling you to take separate from them, your partner telling you to go away separate from them, and you're thinking the Aquarian energy and Libra. You're thinking the Aquarian energy and a Libra had a secret conversation with them, but something's going on also with the Aquarian not using their mystical. The Aquarian isn't using their intuition that you're mystical, or something is mystical. It's some partner leaving. Something just mystical into your partner leaving, their partner leaving. It just depends on what's going on. Well, job, workplace, partners. Here's your Aquarius. The star card is right there in the mentality. Their mentality, energy. You're thinking involved. You're thinking that they're involved with something, but can also help you. So they can also help you. That's why I said mystically and whatever. They can either help however you want to look at. Save your responsibilities that you have in a workplace. Save the partnership that you have with these fire signs. Save the relationship that you have going on with a Libra, but looking at Capricorn. They're looking at a Capricorn. And you think the Aquarian can help you out mystically or just help you out, period, with that? Or they have information on what your partner is doing. They just have information on what your partner is doing, but they're not using their intuition. Either something is mystical or the partner just wants to leave. They're not using their intuition that your partner just wants to leave. This could be a situation here where you have a business deal going on with Aquarian and younger fire sign energies, but they had a conversation with I keep getting mystical. They had a conversation with the younger fire sign energies that something is mystical. So either they did something mystically to them to get them to get them to not look at you, or to get them to make a choice, to get them to ask you to leave or temporarily leave or part from them, or the fact that they're looking at someone else that you're annoyed by. The fact that they're looking at someone else that you're annoyed by, Aquarian mystical. The Aquarian did something mystically there, or they had a conversation with someone there. They had a conversation with a Libra. They had a literal mystical or not. They had a conversation with the Page of Wands energy, and you want to know what they said. But they're not using intuition. Either you're not using your intuition about that, or the Aquarian energy isn't. Whatever. Somebody isn't using whatever it is, but something is mystical into one situation, or how many situations here. What's changing is the Four of Wands, and I'm leaving house. You may be leaving your home, you're leaving your workplace temporarily. It's a 4 card also, so something may be really important about any day with a 4 in it, like September 4th. The 9 represents September, so this could be, and that could be when this energy, that is when this energy is starting, or it could be happening now. Well, we're still in August, but the 4 of Wands energy, September 4th. The 4 of Wands is September 4th, or something is going on September, when you're going to receive some type of information, or when something is going to be coming, like it's fire sign energy as well. So the September 4th could be the aftermath of something. September 4th could be the aftermath of something here. This could be like an outing, or that could be when you're back from vacation and something is happening. That could be when you're back from vacation, or that could be when you go back to work, or when you're going in, or whatever. But something is going on, the aftermath, or something is going on there. But it's fire sign energy, or something's going to be revealed to you about what they're doing. Something's going to be revealed to you about what the fire sign energies are doing, what the Aries is doing, what the Leo and the Sag are doing. It just depends on what's going on, Like I said earlier on, you could be an outside looking into. They have something interesting going on with them with the Earth sign, but they just keep looking at. So every time I say that, they just keep looking at. Nothing's going on with the Earth signs. They just keep looking at them. That's why the 5 of Pentacles is underneath, and something there could be what you're finding out on the 4th, or increments of it, or something about them looking at the Earth signs. Something about them looking at the Earth sign energies all the time is something interesting going on the 4th. So either something there you're gonna notice, or something there is becoming extreme, going towards that day or around that day. But it has something to do with them looking at the Earth, looking outside of partnership. It just has something to do with them looking outside of the partnership, or has something to do with you looking outside the partnership with them. On them, whatever. Or Aquarians and Libras, something interesting maybe coming out about them also on the 4th. Or if it's 4 of Wands energy in the changing position, but I no longer live somewhere. So you may no longer live somewhere, but the reason for why you no longer, I keep getting mystical. The reason into why you no longer live somewhere is because it's something that you do mystically, or because of something that is because something that somebody did mystically. Or you don't live somewhere anywhere. You moved away with the fire signs, or you may have moved away with the fires, contemplating doing that. You can contemplating moving away with the fire signs, but the only reason for that is workplace betrayal. The only reason for that is workplace betrayal, and that could be what's going on the 4th, or you're finding out something there about your workplace that's shady going on the 4th. Just depends on what's going on. I don't live or work somewhere anymore. Or that could be when you take a break. That could be when you come back. But something is coming out there, okay, on that day. The Three of Pentacles energy is going towards the Two of Cups. So Three of Pentacles and the resolution going towards the Two of Cups energy. So the Three of Pentacles energy is, you may want to collaborate with, but not anymore. So wanting to collaborate with earth signs you don't anymore. You don't want to anymore, or you want to or you don't want to. But boss keeps looking at your boss, your supervisor, your coworkers keep looking at them. You may have wanted to work with earth sign energies at one point, but something's becoming extreme. You may have wanted to work with them at one point, but something's becoming extreme boss liking. Something's becoming extreme with your boss liking them. And they may have said something, and the boss saying something, it could have what invoked the feeling of envy, and like, I don't want to work with them anymore because of that. you know it's petty, but I mean, whatever. But the Three of Pentacles, if it's not, you still want to work with them. If it's not anything like that, you may still want to work with them, or however you want to look at, still want to work with them. They could be already somewhere with you. They could already be somewhere, but took on your responsibility. They may already work somewhere with you, but they took on your responsibility while you were away. Or you went somewhere, you went off somewhere, and you went out somewhere for a couple of minutes, and they have your responsibility. But a boss or supervisor may observe that they interact with people better than you for whatever reason, whatever, you know. Or somebody has a heavy tactic into getting them in. But I said Aquarius. Aquarian energy has a heavy tactic into reeling them in, or they are already somewhere, and reeling them into they may have a different position than you or responsibility in workplace, reeling them into to take over your position. And that could be what's annoying you. Or you still want to work with them with a Two of Cups in the future, but only Capricorn. So Three of Pentacles is that you only want to work with a Capricorn. You don't want to work with a Taurus. You only want to work with the Capricorn for some reason. But are they going to take over? So you think a Capricorn is going to take over for some reason? Or the Taurus has that thought about the Capricorn, and they may complain to you about that. What am I supposed to do? So you're telling the Taurus, what am I supposed to do about that? What am I supposed to do about that? Or the Taurus has that thought about you. Virgo doesn't care, or whatever. The Virgo doesn't care for some reason, or they're just distant, or they're somewhere, they're not somewhere. That's why the Two of Pentacles Two of Cups is in the future with the Earth sign energies, or collabing with the Earth signs. But particularly the Capricorn Taurus likes. Particularly the Capricorn and Taurus likes. But they like them, but at one point they were thinking that steal position. At one point they were thinking that someone was going to steal their position for some reason, or they did or they did not steal their position. But someone was mystical, so they safeguarded it mystically. Or they asked you to safeguard it for them mystically. For the Aquarian is trying to keep Capricorn. The Aquarian is trying to do something mystically to keep a Capricorn somewhere. Or you're tied to the fire sign energies, and they keep looking at a Capricorn. But the reason for that is either because Capricorn is mystical, or something is mystical that the Aquarian energy did to get the fire sign energies and the Libra and the Taurus to look at them. It is depends, and you realize that. But it could be mystical duality with Aquarian. It could be mystical duality that you didn't know was going on with the Aquarian. But it's only because they like somebody, or they deem someone to be better than you or something, and that's why the Nine of Swords energy is there, But mysticism is tied into it, because the people want you to take breaks, but you don't realize the reason to why people want you to go on vacation and take breaks, Or fire sign energy hooked up Aquarian. Fire sign energy hooked up an Aquarian also for their own need. The Aquarian energy could be doing their own research and doing their own mystical or not, or having their own conversations with a boss or supervisor or lover or whatever it is. They could have did something on it because they like somebody better. They just like somebody better than you, or they had a conversation with the fire sign energies already. And that could be why they're looking. That could be why the fire sign energy. I keep looking at Capricorn. That could be why the fire signs are looking at a Capricorn. But it has something to do with secretive conversations and mysticism. Temporarily having you out or in the job, or bringing somebody in to have your spot, but trying to stop that. Bringing somebody in to have your spot, you're trying to stop that, mystically or not. It's going to work or it's not going to work. But you should just work with that's what a Taurus said. You should just work with someone This is a situation here where you may be competing with subconsciously. You're subconsciously competing with someone all the time. You're subconsciously competing with them all the time, and there's a need to just work with them. That's why the Three of Pentacles is going towards the Two of Cups. You should just work with them. You should just work with the King of Cups. They're also being brought in, so you should also work with the King of Cups. They're also being brought in. You should also try to figure out a way to get along with them. You know, this could be your partner's new partner. This could be a new business partner that's coming in addition to the Capricorn. You know, just depends on what's going on. Gemini. Okay, let's see what the outcome is here. Okay, Ten of Swords energy and outcome. But you may feel betrayed, but it's not gonna last. You may feel betrayed a little bit, but it's not. It's not this. It's something that you're taking seriously. That it's not really that serious. It's not really that serious. Like this could be a situation here where you have a love partner, but they're looking at your. You have a love partner that they're looking at your business partner, but they just like them. But you're taking it really seriously or something, or something's going on where people want you to take vacations, but you're starting to realize why they want you to do that. So are they doing it for yourself? Or you're doing it for yourself, but somebody somebody has an idea behind the scenes then to brand new coworkers and business partners for you or help you or not, or have your place temporarily. But that may be something that you didn't know. But something is not necessarily bad about that. But you think it is. You think it is because you want to safeguard your spot somewhere with someone or in a business. Or something's going on with the Ten of Swords is the Aquarian energy. They like someone. The Ten of Swords, that Aquarian likes someone. And you may have liked them. You may have liked them. Safeguarding partner. Safeguarding business partner. Keep looking at someone. You're like, why? They're like, why won't you just work with somebody instead of competing with them? It's not that serious. Let me do another outcome here. Let's see. Three of Cups. Workplace could be gossiping about something that an Aquarian did, about something that a Libra and Aquarian and the Aries elements, and what they were talking about all the time. Capricorn. They're talking about a Capricorn energy all the time. Whatever bad they're talking about them. But it has something to do with safeguarding a spot. That either the Capricorn energy. This could be a situation in the workplace where you. Okay, I'll just give an example. You work somewhere like you say stocks is your job, for example, and stocking shelves, and you go away. You go take a vacation, and the Capricorn or whatever Earth sign, they're asked to do that better. They're asked to cover that for you while you're gone. And the Aquarian and the Libra could be other coworkers, and the Aries could be other coworkers that they're like, they stacked this really good. This is really neat, and something may not have been neat about something that you did, but it's not that serious, But you were gone. Just an example. Whatever, clients, customers, other business partners, how you interact with other business partners. They want to bring somebody may have coof when they're talking. Maybe you don't. It depends on what's going on in a relationship, job. But you should just work with someone, But Libra thinks so. The Libra thinks you should just work with someone. The Aquarian the Aquarian is like hell bent because they're trying to get mystical and things of that nature. You didn't know that. Whatever. All right, Gemini. Let me know how it resonates. Be well. Take care. Bye.